Hi everyone, Sailor Neptune, Sailor SeaWorld, Michelle here, and today I want to talk about what you can do if you get a Sailor Moon doll from eBay or Etsy or Deal Dash or Overstock, or if you're lucky and you get one of these old ones from Amazon or Strong Woman or even Walmart's website, and it doesn't come with any shoes or any gloves. First off, you can go to the Dollar Tree and you can pick yourself up some gloves from a Star Rider set. Now, keep in mind, you're going to have to go get the gloves that come after someone for a doll to be a Star Rider. So you're going to want to buy that. The head shield and the clothing, if you want to have it for another doll, makes seem it goes to the Dollar Tree doll. But if you just need to buy it for just the gloves only, and the gloves will fit. They will look awkward, but they will fit. The next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to have shoes from a Hasbro doll, not a Mattel doll, but from a Hasbro doll. And they will fit. Some of them will fit more than others. But a Mattel doll shoes or a Hasbro doll shoes will fit. But the doll shoes have to come from either a Mattel or a Hasbro Aldeling Jasmine doll for them to fit. Now, as far as what you can do for a stand, if you don't get a stand, there's not really much you can do. You can't really make yourself a stand unless you are skilled and know how to, unless you have a stand maker and know how to melt, fake wax and craft it into a stand. There's not much you can do if you know how to make a stand. Or if you already have a Irwin toy doll stand. Well, if you don't have a stand, you might have to get a doll stand that's made for dolls to hold them up. You're going to want one that's going to at least hold it up from the waist, the middle. And as far as shape-shifting stick goes, well, you can't really get anything. I guess you could draw one and then cut it out, a sheet, both sides, I guess, if you're skilled at doing that. And that would be the only thing you could do. Now, as far as looking glass goes, once again, you could draw a looking glass if you were skilled enough to do it and cut it out and cast it and all that stuff, both sides. Or you could always get a looking glass that comes with any other kind of doll, if you want a looking glass or not. Now, as far as the box goes, if the seller on eBay or Etsy or Overstock or Deal Dash doesn't have the Irwin toy box, well, there's not much you can do about that. If you're one of those folks that want to buy dolls and have them in a box, well, you're going to have to buy it through a seller who still has them in a box. So that's the only things you can do if you're missing shoes or boots. Beyond that, there's not really much you can do. If you happen to buy a Sailor Moon doll from eBay or Etsy or Overstock or Deal Dash and the seller doesn't have any clothes, then you're going to want to have to get clothes that either came from another doll, either whatever, and you're going to have to put clothes on that doll, even if they don't match up with what they wore on the show. But mostly, if you're lucky, the seller will at least still have the clothes on the doll. Alright? This film is mostly talking about what to do if you don't have gloves or shoes. And that's what I had to do back in the 6th month of 29 between YL. I had to get shoes. Well, I got gloves from the Dollar Tree, maybe some years after that. And then I got the Hasbro doll shoes. So those are what you're going to want to have to do, folks. If you get an Irwin Toy Sailor Moon doll or a Bandai Sailor Moon doll that was made anywhere between 95 YL to 2001 YL, and some seller on eBay or Etsy or Overstock or Deal Dash or wherever either keeps the gloves or loses the gloves, keeps the shoes or loses the shoes, and what you can do about that, and how you can go by getting a stand if the seller chose to keep or lost the Irwin toy doll stand. So hopefully this film is helpful for folks out there who got Sailor Moon dolls either by Irwin Toy or by Bandai who are missing gloves or shoes, and what you can do about that, and also if you're missing a stand. Beyond that, there's not really much you can do about other missing things. So anyway, tell me what you think. Give this film a like, share and playlist it, and we'll see you later.